Hello, my name is Utkarsh Srivastava. I'm pursuing my BS degree in Electronic Systems from IIT Madras. This is my identity card. And in this video, I will demonstrate the week 6 experiment, which is MOSFET and BJT based experiment. So let's get started the video. So here in the part 1 experiment, I'm using this 2N22A BJT transistor, and this is the base resistance, and this potentiometer helps us to control the voltage across this base node, and the second potentiometer I will use for the controlling the voltage across the emitter node, and this is the RC, which is voltage across collector, and emitter is connected to the ground. And let's test the circuit. So when I connected the circuit to the power supply and set the voltage across the base is a 0.8 volt, above the 0.8 volt, so I am getting the base current. You can see the microamperes. I am getting the nearly 15.7 microamperes current from this base terminal, where another terminal is connected to the plus 5 volt. Okay, here you can see I used two multimeters, the first one and the second one, for the measuring the current. This one is going to measure the current which is going from the collector, and this multimeter will measure the voltage across the collector and emitter. Okay. So after measuring, I am getting this kinds of curve. On the x-axis you can see the current which is going from collector. On the y-axis is a voltage across collector emitter. Now for the MOSFET, this is the MOSFET, and this is the resistance across the drain terminal, and I will connect this potentiometer for controlling the voltage across the drain voltage, and I will do the same experiment with the help of these two multimeters. I will measure the current. So after measuring the voltage across drain and source and current from drain, I get this graph. Now I am moving towards the part 2 of experiment for driving a LED with the help of this BJT. So what I did, I took a BJT and connect 5K resistor, 10 and 10 in series using 5K, and connected this to this potentiometer, and collector is connected to this LED with the current limiting resistor, and emitter point has been grounded. Yeah, here you can see I provide the 5 volt input to the system, and currently the base the voltage is nearly 0.36. That means it is in a cutoff region. So in the off situation, when the LED is off, the voltage across the collector and emitter is nearly 3.53 volt. Okay, so now I am changing this. Here you can see after the 3 volt LED start glowing, but it is very dim, and after an onwards it's glowing very bright. 0.35 volt, it is blinking with the it is glowing with their full efficiency. Okay, so this is my part 3 experiment, and in this experiment we have this MOSFET, and this MOSFET first pin, which is gate, is connected to this potentiometer. With the help of this potentiometer I will vary the gate voltage, and the second pin of this MOSFET is connected with this LED, and LED is connected through a current limiting resistor, and a third pin, which is the source of this MOSFET, is connected to the ground rail. Okay, so let's get started the experiment. Here I connected this entire system to the power supply, and now I'm getting the voltage at this gate point is nearly 2.39, and still it is in off state. So now I'm changing. Yeah, it is started glowing but very dim at nearly 1.31 volt, and if I'm increasing, so at nearly 3.7 volt it is glowing with their full brightness. So now I'm measuring the drain and source voltage when LED is glowing. So when LED is on, the voltage across drain and source is nearly 0.03 volt, and when LED is off, the voltage across drain and source is nearly 3.41 volt. So now you can see when the LED is off condition, the current going from the gate is 0 amperes. Okay. So now LED is glowing. I changed the voltage, and still I am measuring the current. The current is 0 amperes. That means this MOSFET will not take any gate current for activating this LED. Now moving towards the fourth experiment, which is a LDR based circuit. And here you can see I used the LDR, and this is potentiometer, and these are the base resistance, and this LED is connected with the collector terminal, and current limiting resistance with them, and the ground point is connected to the emitter of this transistor. I connected this circuit to the power supply, and this multimeter I used for measuring the base voltage, and you can see when the LDR is contacted with the light, so at the base point we will getting the 0.1 volt, right? So it is not enough for providing current in the LED. Okay, so whenever I am covering it, you can see LED is glowing, and voltage across the base terminal is 0.66, you can see. And as I remove my hair, you can see, okay, on, off, on, off. I cover this LED, off, on, off, on. It is working.